I'm Sam, and this is Amazing Travels.
Week 12, it's been officially 3 months that I have been in Germany. Monday, I was kind of sick. I was feeling sick for like a few days. My throat was hurting, probably from all the running I was doing outside in the cold weather, which my body is totally not used to. So I ended up going to the doctor with Uwe, Alex's dad, in case I had any questions like, really, what did the doctor say? Because all this medical jargon in German is a little bit too advanced for me. Turns out I just got some antibiotics and I was all cured up in 3 days. Yay for pills. For those of you that can remember, St. Patty's was on Monday. I couldn't even have a beer because of my antibiotics. Last year for St. Patty's Day, I was in Dublin, the Mecca of St. Patty's Day. This year, sadly, I was lying in bed watching a movie. Tuesday, I did a lot of editing. Wednesday, when Alex got back from work, we went to go pick up his PlayStation at Alexa. After costing like 500 euros, the thing started beeping in the middle of the night out of nowhere, and we're like, whoa. It wouldn't stop unless we unplugged it, even though it was off. So besides that, I thought that was really creepy. It was annoying, so we took it back, and finally, 2 weeks later, we pick it up, and now it's in normal working order. So I can get back to watching the German form of Netflix on that thing, because that's really all I use it for. Not too much into video games unless it's Rock Band on the Wii. Another thing that kept me really busy this entire week was reading the Hunger Games in Spanish. I finished the first book in 1 week. That's probably record timing for me. I've never been much of a reader. You know, I'm like, oh, boring, reading books, like rather be outside playing or something. Dude, I couldn't stop reading. I need to know what happens next, and I can only know as fast as I read. So I need to read. My mom is pretty proud of me for reading. I also occupied myself a lot this week with watching the Marvel movies, like Iron Man and Thor and all those things, because the new Captain America comes out this coming Thursday, so we want to be ready for the premiere. And now I'm kind of a superhero geek. There's a lot of new things coming at me. Reading, superheroes, it's like, whoa, Sam, getting into all this new stuff. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You already don't have time for the stuff you already like. Bah! Doesn't matter. Friday afternoon, I met with Ollie at a cafe called FBI Eatery on Potsdamer Platz. We were discussing some ideas. We're going to make this documentary film, perhaps like short films or a larger feature on media establishments here in Berlin. Right now, we're just in the brainstorming phase, but it should be fun. After the meeting with Ollie, it was USA night for the current PPPlers, and I had found out about it, so I asked if I could join. Then I was invited. You heard correctly. I invited myself to a party, and it worked. Not bad. Free food, free drinks, right? So the new PPPlers introduced themselves, the city where they're from, and it was the same thing we had done last year, only I got to learn about the new PPPlers. Alex had joined me to this USA night. The new PPPlers. Yeah, come in.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Holy shit. The washing.
Kind of took a little detour. Our washing machine just overflowed. Don't know what happened. There are a bunch of towels on the floor right now trying to soak up the water. I guess my laundry will stay smelly for another day until we figure out what, to do about this situation. Anyway, we were supposed to go to Kai's house after USA night, but the new PPPlers invited Alex and I out for a drink. Who doesn't want to go out for a drink on a Friday night? No one. After a lot of walking around Warschauer Straße, we decided to just go into some random bar. Found a spot, sat down, started drinking beer, and then after my second beer, I realized that across the room, there was like 4 or 5 guys who all had beers in their hands, but they also had about 20 beers or so on the table in front of them. Me being friendly, I walk over, and in German, I'm like, hey, are these beers for me? And the guy looks at me, he goes, huh? What did you say? That was my attempt at an English accent, by the way. And I was like, oh, great, you speak English. So, are these beers for me? The guy goes, oh, all of our buddies just left, and so we were holding beers for them, but they're gone, and we don't know where they went. Do you want a beer? You can totally have a beer. If you know me at all, of course I wasn't gonna say no. I took one of their beers, and I cheersed with the lovely mates from London, talked to them for a little bit, and they were like, hey, where are your friends? So I point to the table. right behind us. And I'm like, that's my crew right there. So the Brits were like, okay, cool. Hey, you guys, we have all this beer if you want any. And so, of course, the Pepe Pillars and Alex were like, yeah, seems like a brilliant idea, actually. It gave us the rest of their beer. Like 20 beers. Just gave it to us, put it on our table, and we're like, have a good night. Don't worry, we've already paid for it. These are for you. Talk about Sam doing some work. All that free beer. It led to a lot of drinking. I know, I did a good job. What can I say? We were all pretty tipsy's a fair word, maybe a little more than tipsy. Somehow I got home, and when I woke up on Saturday, I had to recover a little bit. Saturday afternoon, after some relaxation, Alex and I went to David's house and we watched the Bayern game. Then we went to go see Non-Stop at the cinema in German. Wow, it was horrible. Really bad, really horrible. I'm not sure if it's just because it was in German that it was so horrible, but I doubt it could be much better in English. I went in there thinking, oh, Taken was awesome, Liam Neeson, what a badass. And then I left thinking, did you need money when you read the script? And we're like, yeah, this is a good idea. Nonetheless, it gave us a topic to talk about when we went to Fosca afterwards. Sunday, went to Alex's parents' house for Mittagessen. Had a very typical German dinner, some kind of salted pork and sauerkraut. Yeah. And mashed potatoes. Yummy as always. After lunch, we got to see some childhood home videos. You know, back when you were recording on some VHS tape and your parents were like, okay, now go do this, testing out their cool new camera. So yeah, it was pretty funny seeing Alex as a kid. Really makes me wonder what my home videos are like. I'm sure my mom has them lying around somewhere. After that, we went home and had a double Marvel feature, saw Iron Man 2 and the Hulk, one step closer to the new Captain America. Also, for some awesome news, today, it is Monday, the day I always record my blog, but this Monday is different. Woke up at 4:50 in the morning, went to the Ausländerbehörde, the immigration office, to see if they would finally give me my visa because I have some work contracts, and they did! What? I'm officially no longer some illegal resident of Germany. I now belong in the EU. What's up, though? Pretty exciting. I can start working now, making that paper. After that very good news, here is the week in review.
This is USA night and the Pepe Pillars giving their presentations. Now we are on our way to a bar at Warschauer Straße. We tried Captain's, but it was full, so we ended up here at this random bar. And then this is when we started drinking the beers from the English people. That's Ash right there, the main guy that I first started talking to and gave us all those free beers. Not too bad. A prost.
Wait, we don't have to wait in line. So if we come, what do we say? You say you were me, bitch.
What's your name?
His name is Ash!
I'll buy you a table.
Spectrum, what?
His name is Ash!
Telephone?
Now Ash is trying to exchange phone numbers so we can go to the same club, but...
No, but you're German, so do I need English?
I'm not German.
I'm not German.
I'm British.
Okay. Okay.
That's authentic. Okay.
No.
Go.
077 people.
I'll give it to her.
Okay.
You got a British person.
When Ash came to the table, he did a dive for us onto the floor. Sadly, I didn't get that on camera, but maybe.
Hey, one more die for us, okay? Come on, one more die for See you later.
Here's an attempt at a German drinking chant, commonly used at Oktoberfest, I believe, and go. That was horrible.
I liked it.
Just saying.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Good shot. Good job, you guys. You made that better because it was free. It's enough to free.
Just to let you know, you're all on her blog.
Right now.
Like all on her blog.
Maybe she's on my blog right now. Yeah. Maybe. It's not recording yet. Now it's recording. Did you miss that entire part? Did you miss the entire?
Got that we actually went to a club later, and this is it. Couldn't really see much, but it was fun and lasted about, 10 minutes. After the club, I decided ice cream.
Take another lick.
Oh God, it's a porn. It's a porn. Oh.
Okay, no, all our clothes are still on, okay? This is just quality vanilla.
Your tongues were out. I saw it.
I'm sorry.
It's like good vanilla
That's
shit.
really good, actually. This is better than McDonald's.
The ice cream got pretty messy after that. My hands were really, really sticky.
Kind of freaky. I don't know what they're doing actually.
Then this really interesting fellow came along offering free stuff.
Chocolate balls I have to offer. Best chocolate you can get in Berlin, and just for free donation. Filled with chocolate Nutella filling or with creamy white chocolate cranberries and vodka.
There must be some other shit in there.
Yeah,
No, free donation. You pay what you want to pay. If they would be with drugs,
I only have 2 cents. I only have 2 cents in my pocket.
Usually you shouldn't trust these things, so we didn't want to die and took it anyway.
We just got this.
Can we?
Who wants the first bite?
I don't want to die.
Okay.
Die. Yeah, we'll do
I do it.
This is us trying to chocolate a ball of death.
Every time I turn around, you get free food.
You're with me.
I'm
You have free food.
Five freaking seconds.
Just hang out with me. Just have this.
What is it?
Something wrong. Just like.
Coconut.
Are you allergic?
No, I love coconut.
Then all right.
Coconut chocolate with nuts inside. Where did you get this?
It was a night of free beer, free ice cream, and free chocolate ball from a stranger in the street. You know, crazy.